Imagine wanting to be in a movie, only not knowing you got the opportunity to do so. We're talking about Bad Trip, y'all. Time to talk about it. Let's go. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Klepcx FM, brought to you by WeAreCritics.com, place where we talk about movies, television, and pop culture. And if you're into that kind of thing, make sure you hit the subscribe key and that notification bell so you can be up to speed about everything that I talk about here. Now, last night I had the opportunity to early screen, like not even 24 hours before the movie actually releases. It was supposed to release back in February of 2020, but because of COVID and the pandemic, you guys know how that played out as far as movie releases were concerned. It is going to be, however, released on Netflix, and I'm talking about none other than Bad Trip, starring Eric Andre, Lil Rel, and Tiffany Haddish. And let me tell you, y'all, Bad Trip is worth the ride, but it essentially, like, the nonsense humor will take you nowhere. But it is a very, very funny, I want to say, sort of a prank movie. But the cool thing about this, the twist in this, is that they actually filmed the movie with a storyline. They just included a lot of extras that did not know that they were included in the filming of this movie until after the fact. The story follows Eric Andre, who goes by the name of Chris, who he has a girl that's in on this joke as well, who walks into a store. He pretends that, while he's working at the store, and giving customers a hard time, as he's known to do. If you guys know Eric Andre, he's like the master pranker, and he'll go to no limits to get a reaction. So he's working and he sees this woman walk into the store, and he's just in awe. Like, I guess it's a high school sweetheart of his that he has been crushing on his entire life. And they have an exchange, and she says, I'm working out in New York, which is nowhere near where they live now, where he lives. And says, hey, if you want to link and come check out the place where I work, here's my card, and maybe we'll catch up. So he takes that as an opportunity, as a sign that he needs to cross country and go chase down fate and be with this woman. And as he's doing so, him and his best friend, played by Lil Rel, set up these like pranks, but like within the story. So it's kind of weird how it's like they're actual pranks with actual people who have no idea that they're involved in this filming, but it also follows the storyline and plot of the film. That right there is where I thought it was actually pretty clever, and nothing that I've really seen. Even movies like the Jackass movie, even Impractical Jokers, they tried to kind of play that role, but it was essentially just the pranks. Like, there was no like overall storyline within it. Maybe more like what was the grandpa one, the one that Johnny Knoxville did? I think that one was more or less entangled with a story going forth while they were doing the pranks at the same time. But this thing is just nonsense. Like, it gets really overboard. It gets very crazy. It gets funny, and then it's just like downright ridiculous. But at the same time, it was very, very entertaining. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna pretend that I didn't laugh a lot or enjoy this thing. But I thought that Eric Andre, like, he's not everyone's taste. Let's be real. Like, if you've ever watched the show, and if you have not, I please challenge you to go on YouTube and search Eric Andre, his talk show, and just see how he portrays his character in his own show, and that'll give you a gist of what's going on in this movie. Overall, I enjoyed it. Other than that, I just think that it was like a one-time ride. Would I ever go back to it? Maybe to tell another friend, because it was hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. I already told a friend about it just as soon as I was done with it, because we were talking about new movies that came out, and I was like, yo, keep a lookout for this because it's gonna drop tomorrow. Well, when you guys see this, it'll be today, the 26th. It'll be dropping on Netflix. It was supposed to drop last year, but nope, it got pushed back. And people were wanting this too. They did like a special event where it was virtual and only certain people could get in. Luckily, I was one of those people. We got in and we got to watch. They talked in the beginning live, right on Zoom, and then they gave us the film as a surprise, and it was cool. It was really funny. Don't expect any logic to come out of this thing. It's very, if you're into the Jackass, Impractical Joker movie type thing, Bad Grandpa. I keep forgetting the name, and I'm pretty sure it was Bad Grandpa or something like that. But if you're into that kind of thing, I think this will definitely be right up your alley. Definitely tons of laughs. Get your friends together and check this out. I'm talking about Bad Trip, y'all, starring Eric Andre, Little Rel, and Tiffany Haddish, and it is hysterical and wild. It is a wild ride, guys. Let me know what you think, if you did see this or you did not see it, or if you're excited to see it or you want to know more. Shoot me a comment below. Like, share, comment. Make sure you subscribe, and of course, for more movies, television news, pop culture, and our podcast, Critics Talk, make sure you guys check out wearecritics.com, and I will talk to you all later. Peace.